Thanks for that, Tim. And in Mercer County, residents and bikers alike revved up their engines Saturday morning for more than just a show. Our Austin Harmon brings us more on the impact the drivers are having on the community.
Cole Harley-Davidson in Bluefield, West Virginia was the backdrop to a motorcycle meetup that had several bikers itching to hit the road. Not to show off their steel horses, but as part of a charity event to give back to their community.
Our objective is to collect baby diapers to help the crisis pregnancy centers and other help organizations in the area.
Norris Taylor is the minister for the Voice of Praise Worship Center in Bluewell. He and his church have worked with local organizations for several years to coordinate the Mercer County Diaper Run event. At the motorcycle ride, participants were able to bring a pack of diapers for entrance. And after the ride, folks were welcomed back to Cole Harley-Davidson, where they were welcomed with food and informed of winners who participated in a raffle. Taylor says that close to 100 motorcycles were registered at the day's event, a feat that both he and a longtime participant says was capable to the passions that folk have for wanting to help those in need.
I think people love babies, they love children, and they love helping children. So I think that is a big part of the support that we've gathered through the years.
We can reach people here that we won't reach anywhere else. It's a good opportunity to meet people, and we're here for them. If they need anything or we can do anything for them, to let us know.
Taylor expressed that it is vital for the church's role to be active in the area that they live in and step beyond the confines of their building.
Our facility without reaching our community is actually meaningless. So that's why we like going outside the walls and impacting the community that we live in.
Here for you in Mercer County, Austin Harmon, WVVA News.